All right, I'm chatting with Molly Pearson. She lives in Oklahoma. That's
Yeah, Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Stillwater, Oklahoma. Molly, we have you on the podcast. We're talking about nutrition, progress with Own Your Eating. Tell us a little bit about yours. What weight did you start your flexible eating journey at?
My highest weight was 207.
And just for reference, how tall are you?
I am 5'2", so I was not a small girl.
207. I mean, there are people that 207 can be hidden on, but 5'2", there's not many places to hide that
No,
weight.
exactly.
So, flash forward, what's your current weight?
This morning I was 165.
165, so we're talking quick math, carry the one, 42 pounds.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome. How long did it take you to do that?
It's been about a year.
42 pounds in a year, a lot of people are going to hear that and they're going to say, well, I could lose 42 pounds in 3 months. But what are some of the things that have changed your outlook on weight loss to know that that is not a good idea?
Well, I've tried some other things in the past and have dropped some weight fairly quickly, and I have found out that it's not sustainable. If I drop a lot of weight quickly, at least for me, it tends to come back pretty quickly too. So I really want to avoid that, so I'm taking a much more measured approach to weight loss and also trying to improve my fitness at the same time. So that's going to maybe slow a few things down here and there as I'm gaining some muscle too.
So when you say you've tried some other diets in the past, care to name a few?
Oh gosh, what haven't I tried? I've done Whole30. I've done keto. I've done zone. I've done paleo. I've done zone plus paleo. I've done gluten free. I've done, healthy eating in air quotes where you just, try to clean it up a little bit. But none of that was sustainable for me.
So, like you said, you did really run the gamut of all the diets out there. What's something that is different about Own Your Eating versus all of those?
For me, Own Your Eating has enabled me to get out of the food is good or food is bad, assigning morality to food. All of those other diets or eating plans, there's either things that you straight up can't have at all, and then of course that makes you want it, or there are things that if I would eat it, I would feel guilty about it, or be going off plan or something like that. Whereas with flexible eating, I can still eat the things that I love, and I've learned how to create a better relationship psychologically between myself and food, and that has been such a huge thing for me.
Well, that's something that's often overlooked with diets. All of those diets you mentioned by themselves in a vacuum are not bad. It's just that
Right.
it's just that they don't help improve your relationship with food, and for that reason they often end. And when they end, bad things happen.
Absolutely. I definitely experienced that, and it was something that I personally couldn't fit into my lifestyle for long periods of time. I mean, you're going to go out with friends, you're going to have the random lunch at work, you're going to have the potluck here and there, and I just couldn't participate in any of that, and it made me kind of an angry person, if I'm quite honest. I wouldn't want to be around me when I was trying to do any of that stuff.
No one wants to be around a hangry woman.
Right?
So with Own Your Eating, what are some of the foods you've incorporated into your life, or some special events you've been able to celebrate without feeling guilty, deprived, or derailing your progress?
Sure. So I eat donuts or cookies on a fairly regular basis. There's a new donut shop that opened here, and they make the most amazing donuts in the world, and I have one almost every Saturday, and that's fine. I will almost always have an Arctic Zero ice cream bar at the end of the night, just because it makes me happy and tastes delicious. So those are things that before I would feel like a cow if I ate them. I would not be feeling good about life. I'd be feeling like I need to go for a run, or I need to punish myself somehow with exercise if I were to eat those things. Whereas now, I can just enjoy it and move on.
So let's go back to what you said earlier. You put some muscle on. You go to Red Dirt CrossFit in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Tell us about some of the progress you've seen inside your CrossFit performance.
Well, I've been doing CrossFit for about 4.5 years. So, I was doing CrossFit at 207 pounds, and I was lifting a lot of weight, but there was a lot that was either really hard for me or that I just straight up couldn't do. And most of that was body weight stuff, imagine that, or gymnastics or things like that, that's a lot of body to move around. So I could do an occasional pull-up, but they weren't pretty. And now I can do strict pull-ups. Not a lot of them, but I can do strict pull-ups. I can string together kipping pull-ups. I can string together butterfly pull-ups. I'm working really hard on handstand push-ups right now, and I'm able to do those with an ab mat, but I can't quite do it from the ground yet. I've gotten myself to a bodyweight squat clean, which was a big goal of mine. I'm PRing workouts all over the place. I've gotten 100 double unders unbroken a few times now. My performance in the gym has just shot up, especially in the last 4 months or so. And I have just been so incredibly happy with my progress in the gym.
Well, clearly you have a lot to brag about, and we love hearing it. The last thing I want to ask you about is, a lot of people get on diets, and it's basically like, here's your calorie deficit, enjoy it for the rest of your life. Tell everybody about what has been going on for you specifically with your nutrition.
Absolutely. So I was on my original numbers with the Own Your Eating formula for quite a while, maybe 6 or 8 months or so. Since I've been in the lifestyle program, we have been incrementally increasing my food. And it seems like every time we increase my food, my weight drops a little bit, and I have a little bit more energy, and I'll crush something at the gym. So since we've been adjusting my numbers, I think I've gotten an extra 40 grams or so of carbs, which is a lot, and I could do a ton with that, which makes me really happy. So it's a little bit scary, I guess, to add more food, because there is so much misinformation out there about, no, you have to eat 1,500 calories or whatever to continue losing weight. But I've seen it. I've tried it with my own body. I've seen that slowly adding more when the time is right is definitely the right thing to do. And I'm going to get to my goal weight, and I'm going to keep hitting PRs in the gym. And I've just been so pleased with what's happened the last few months.
Well, we love to hear that. 40 grams of carb, that's basically your Arctic Zone bar every night. So you're getting to eat that on top of what you were eating before it.
Yeah, that makes me so happy.
And as you've seen, we continue to do that. So no doubt you'll be able to incorporate 2 of those very soon.
Awesome.
So what's your ultimate goal weight? What are we striving to hit?
I've set my goal weight at 140. I don't really know what that's going to look like for me. I've never weighed that much as an adult. The lowest I've ever weighed as an adult is 157. But I know that I'll look very, very different now because I have a lot of muscle, and before I didn't. So, while 140 is what I say, and that's what's on my spreadsheet, and that's kind of the goal that we're going off of, more than anything else, I just want to lean out. If I were to stay at 165 and got ripped and lean, that's fine. I don't really care what the end weight is on the scale. I just want to keep losing fat and gaining muscle.
I love it, Molly, and no doubt you will get there. It's been great talking to you, and I hope other people listening will learn from you, and you will inspire someone else to take control of their eating and improve their relationship with food.
Absolutely. I think everybody should try this program. It's made a huge difference in my life, and I'm super thankful for that.
Well, we are thankful for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.